Mabuhay everyone, Marquez here, and we're back here in my studio, finally. Today, I'll be discussing my top recommended wide footer sneakers or wide footer friendly sneakers that are out now in the market. So the criteria for this one is it has to be readily available right now. The second criteria is supposed to be wide footer friendly, not just for a big man, but also for guards. So those two are my criteria for this video. So before we start, for all the performance review of each of this shoe, I'll be putting up a link here for their full performance video. You can watch the more detailed specification of each shoe in the link above. So let's start off with Under Armour. So the wide footer friendly sneaker from Under Armour that I've tried is of course the Anatomic Spawn. This is a very wide footer friendly sneaker because of the space that you can find in the toe area. There's ample space for wide foot, especially in the toe area of the shoe, and it's a bit wide on the side. On the top of your toes, it has ample space. So even though you're wearing thick socks, you're safe with this shoe. It doesn't look bad also when you tighten up the sneaker, especially on the laces on the toe area. It doesn't look bad, and the mesh of this shoe is very well ventilated. If you're wearing thick socks for wide footers, you're safe with this. Back part of the shoe in the heel part. There's also ample space for your ankle or heel to sit on comfortably in the shoe. So Under Armour's Anatomic Spawn Low for the win for this list. And FYI, there's no ranking in this list. I have my top 6, but you're safe with all of this shoe. It really depends on your preference. So if you want a low, Anatomic Spawn is the way to go. And the next in my list is a high, but it's very wide footer friendly. Quite an old shoe because the new Pro Tros came out already. Still available in the market, and a lot of it is in the outlets right now and is on sale. I think this is a very practical shoe to get, especially if you're in a budget. Initially, the price point of the shoe is really expensive. It's one of the most expensive shoe out here in the market. It's a Kobe 1 Pro Tros, but with the price tag that comes with it, it's a very nice performing sneaker. And what's also nice about this sneaker is it's also wide footer friendly. There's enough space in the toe area and on the side of your foot, in the forefoot area of the shoe. There's enough space for your foot, and on the heel part, it has a traditional tongue and a traditional lacing system, which is very easy to tighten. You can easily put your foot in this sneaker even though it's a high. So if you want a high cut sneaker, I think this is the way to go because it doesn't give you too much ankle restriction around the top part of your calf, because there's a hole at the back of the heel part where it gives you enough ankle mobility but at the same time giving you enough ankle protection. So Kobe 1 Pro is here on the list. Boom! Next up on my list is another low. It's a pretty brand new sneaker, but it's a retro. It's the T-Mac Millennium. It's a low cut shoe. This is a Boost shoe. It has a full length Boost, which is very nice. This is also wide footer friendly shoe because, like I've said, the space on the toe area, it has a synthetic toe cap cover, and at the same time it has enough space in the toe area where mostly wide footers have a problem. This one, it has enough space, at the same time very supportive shoe. There's no heel slippage on this shoe too, compared to the other Boost sneakers out there. Namely, I'm not gonna name it, but the one with the beard, but there's a little bit of heel slippage there, but with this one, heel lockdown is awesome in this shoe. Of course, Boost is life. If you're into Boost cushion, T-Mac Millennium is the way to go. So next on my list is the brother of the T-Mac Millennium. It's the Marquee Boost. It has a low cut and high cut version, so choose whatever you want. If you want more ankle protection, choose the high. This is a very wide footer friendly shoe, and if you're not into synthetic leathers like in the T-Mac Millenniums, because it's made out of knit mesh upper, so it's a lot softer compared to the T-Mac Millennium, and at the same time still a very supportive shoe because the T-Mac Millennium also, in the ventilation side of things, is a little bit hot because of the synthetic leather. But since this one is made out of mesh knit, breathability on the shoe is better. So if you don't want synthetic leathers, this is the way to go. It has a full length Boost, but what I don't like about the shoe is it's a slapper. It doesn't have a curve on the outsole of the shoe compared to the T-Mac Millennium. But if you're not bothered with that one, it's okay. Some of the hoopers that I play with uses the Marquee Boost, and they like how flat the outsole of the Marquee Boost is. It really depends on your preference. As for me, I like a more curved outsole for more heel to toe transition smoothness, but some like it very stable. It gives you a very throwback feel on old sneakers. So it really depends on your preference. But for wide footers, you're safe with the Marquee Boost, and it's it's an awesome performer too. Next up on my list of the wide footer friendly shoe, if you're a guard, it's also okay for a big man to use this. But for me, I think this is a more wide footer friendly guard shoe. It's the Why Not 0.2. It has a nice heel to toe transition outsole and at the same time, very well spaced toe box and has a traditional lacing system and also has a traditional tongue. You can easily put your foot in with this shoe. That's one of the first things that I noticed in the sneaker, how easy it is to put your foot in. But with that, it needs a little practice on the heel part of the shoe because of the extra cushion around your ankle. Because the ankle cushion is very beefed up, so you have to learn the technique to put your 2 fingers in and really opening up the tongue to make your foot slide in quicker. So why not 0.2 for the wide footer friendly shoe? And last but not the least on this list, sorry if it rhymes, but this is a Chinese sneaker and this is what I've noticed about this line. All of the sneakers that came out of this line is relatively wide because I think the player who uses this has a wide foot and at the same time it's a guard. It's my idol. This is Dwayne Wade's shoe. It's the WOW collection. So far for the WOW 5, WOW 6, and WOW 7 that I have, they're pretty wide footer friendly. There's enough space, especially in the toe area of your foot, especially on the WOW 7. It's pretty wide on the forefoot of the shoe. It's really easy to put your foot in. So if you want a wide footer friendly shoe and has a nice cushion setup, but the traction, especially in the newer ones, is a hit or miss. The WOW 6 is one of my favorites among all the Way of Wade line. It has a very nice comfortable upper, at the same time nice cushion setup, and also a very dependable traction. So if you're a wide footer, you're very safe in Dwayne Wade's shoe line. So as for the pricing of this shoe, I think the cheapest one in my list is the Anatomic Spawn. Then next up is the Why Not and Marquee Boost for the tie for the price point. T-Mac Millennium, then WOW 6 or 7, then Kobe 1 Protos. But if you buy the Kobe 1 Protos in the outlet, the WOW 6 or 7 will become more expensive right now because it's around 8,000 plus here in the Philippines. I don't know why they're selling it that expensive here compared in China. I don't know why the tax is that big, so hit me up if you know the reason why. That's it on my list for the wide footer friendly sneakers. So I hope I'll help you, my wide footer friends out there, in choosing the sneaker for you. So let me know if I left out any wide footer friendly sneakers that are out now. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments down below. This has been Mark Chess once again. I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you for the support and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.